This week's work of the week is Sinfonia da Requiem by Benjamin Britten. It's a piece I've conducted many times in various parts of the world. The piece is in three very distinct movements. Actually, we normally manage to surprise the audience if they don't know the piece. It begins with this apocalyptic entrance of the timpani and quite a lot of the loud instruments in the orchestra, and if the audience aren't expecting it, it comes as rather a shock. The orchestra is rather big. There's 6 French horns. Normally there's 4 French horns in a symphony orchestra, and also the addition of a saxophone, which adds a really plaintive voice. Perhaps it's the human voice in this piece. The second movement is called Dies Irae, and of course it's an explosive, angry piece. One of the most notable things about the orchestration is that he asks all the instruments, as many as possible, to play flutter tongue. And that is, if you play a woodwind instrument, you do a roll with your tongue whilst you're playing the instrument. And the same applies to the brass instrument. And when it's on a brass instrument, particularly a trumpet, it can sound extremely evil, aggressive. It sounds like machine gun fire maybe, or it sounds like a death rattle. It's otherworldly. There's a section where the whole orchestra play this flutter tonguing together, the strings really digging hard into their instruments with a fast bow, the wind flutter tonguing, and also the brass. And then suddenly the whole orchestra seems to disintegrate in front of you. It's almost as if he's ripping the orchestra apart, and you can hear shards of notes here and there. And suddenly the thing winds down to a more gentle pace, and those little shards of notes that you hear gradually turn into the accompanying figure of the requiem, the lullaby, if you like, which is the last movement, a very gentle theme in the flutes. Sinfonia da Requiem is an incredible piece to perform. It's a rage against what is happening in the lead up to the war, and indeed during the war, and finally searching for some kind of peace at the end. It's a very unsettling piece to perform, but I sense at the end of things there is hope and there is